Welcome back to Brush Country Monsters. This week we're back at the Johnson Ranch in Central Texas, and we got a real treat for you. Jay Hanslik of Two Gringos Chupacabra is going to be there. He's going to be cooking and hunting. Stay tuned for more Brush Country Monsters.
McWhorter Custom Rifles presents Brush Country Monsters.
Hot day, brother Lamar. Buddy. Good to see you.
Ready for the Johnson Ranch?
Oh yeah, more than ready.
We're back at the Johnson Ranch, and we have Two Gringos Chupacabra in the house. Jay Hanslik's going to be there. He's going to be hunting, but I'm going to have to admit that I'm really looking forward to that cooking too, because he can cook. This week at the Johnson Ranch, besides the fact that we're going to have Jay Hanslik cooking for us, the rut is in full force. It's going to be fun.
I'd say you got it. Yeah, baby.
This deer that Jay was after hung out at a place we call the North Blind. Full rut was going on. It was crazy. Deer that we thought were here were going to be at another place, and vice versa. And they were breaking horns because they were fighting so much. So we were a little concerned that Jay's deer was either going to be a no-show or be broke up.
They've been trying to get me on that leash, and I'm like, man, I'm talking to the guys, well, what do y'all do?
Well, Jay,
Yes,
seen all the trail camera pictures. Big and Jay has got them down to one bucket we call swoop, and this is the one that Jay wants. So he's up here on the north end near the gate. So we're going to check on him this morning and give him a couple of hunts and see if we can't find him. So he's a heck of a deer.
I'm ready, Lamar. Let's get him, baby.
And you know that Big and Jay puts them right where we want them. So let's go see if we can't put one where we want him.
On the ground.
DRT.
That's
go.
it, baby.
We're in the blind. Nobody's hunted that blind all year. It's the first time we've hunted it, and it's just breaking light, and a deer comes out that looks like it might be him, and I put my Swarovskis on him, and sure enough it is. As it gets a little lighter, I see bad news. It's got a broke tine. And I tell Jay about it, and Jay never changed his expression. He said, that's fine, that's real. I want that deer. So he settled down behind that 6.5 by 47 Wapwa, and it wasn't long before that deer was on the ground.
Brush Country Monsters is brought to you by McWhorter Custom Rifles, the most accurate hunting rifles in the world. Yeti coolers, built for the wild. Safari Club International Foundation, first for wildlife. Hoff Power Auto and Outdoor Stores, over 50 years in Central Texas, and we couldn't have stuck around this long if we were steering you wrong. Chupacabra Rub, shake it, rub it, love it. And Surge Pro, the best yield-enhancing foliar fertilizer on the market. Brush Country Monsters is brought to you by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, real Texas barbecue. Swarovski optique, see the unseen. Burger bullets, shoot better, shoot Burger. Hart rifle barrels, unparalleled performance, handcrafted one at a time. And John Burrell's High Adventure Company, the finest collection of big game wing shooting and sport fishing destinations in the world.
This week at the Johnson Ranch, besides the fact that we're going to have Jay Hanslik cooking for us, the rut is in full force. It's going to be fun. As it gets a little lighter, I see bad news. It's got a broke tine. And I tell Jay about it, and Jay never changed his expression. He said, "That's fine." He said, "That's real. I want that deer." So he settled down behind that 6.5 by 47 Loapwa, and it wasn't long before that deer was on the ground.
Oh, hey, Captain, looky there. Wow.
That old timer. Look at that.
God, dog.
Holy smokes.
What a
Have
deer,
that
baby.
rifle, get on him.
Oh, man. Look at this baby right here.
The mass on that thing.
I love it.
Ain't that pretty, buddy? Look at that thing. I didn't even notice this one right here.
Man,
Oh, man. That's all right. Look at that. Isn't that unique right there?
that's one of a kind.
That is crazy.
I've never seen a deer like that.
Boy, and the character right in here in the blading of the main beam.
The mass on him, look at him.
You see the tines blade, but you don't very seldom do you see the main beam blade like that.
Man, what a deer.
What an old brute too.
What a deer,
I
baby.
mean, what an old brute.
Man. Hell, I'm still shaking it. Just holding him.
That's great. Those 6.5 by 47 did the job, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Right in the tracks. Never made a move.
This is definitely not anticlimactic, but you know, days of sending you trail camera pictures and
Man.
getting you all pumped up, and I just didn't realize how much mass he had.
I can tell you the trail cam pics didn't do him justice.
No, I don't think they did either. I don't think they did at all.
Man, wow.
Johnson Ranch, Central Texas. Don't get much better than this. Once again, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, Lamar, very much.
It's gonna taste good with some chupacabra on it.
I guarantee you, baby. We got the easy part over with now.
Brush Country Monsters is brought to you by Big & J Long Range Attractants. The aroma is super strong, the range is super long. Revolution Safe Company, inspired by Pendleton. Rotating gun management made simple. Borden Accuracy, makers of the Rimrock, Alpine, and Timberline custom actions. Swagger, the bipod with moves. And New Breed Archery. No hype, just hunt.
Now with Jay's deer on the ground, the good news was that Chupacabra was going to be front and center in the kitchen and over the grill. One of the best parts of my job is I get to spend all this time with these pitmasters, and the pitmasters are Chupacabra guys. They're Alton Paris, and this is Jay Hanslik. And I want to tell you something, they're both equally good at what they do, and this whole week we get to eat this guy's cooking. All right, now what we're gonna have this whole week while he's here is this first night we're gonna do beef fajitas, and he's gonna make some chicken fajitas. I know a chicken doesn't have a fajita, but you're here in Texas and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these chicken breasts, we're gonna slice them up,
and we're not going to cook it exactly like you think we might.
That's correct.
We're going to put it in a wok. Yeah, a wok in the backyard with a gas burner. It's going to be a disc about this big, and it's going to be basically an outdoor stir fry.
That we have. We'll give a little healthy splash on both. Be pretty liberal with it. As you can tell, a little bit's good, a whole lot's better. My go-to with all of our seasoning is our brisket magic.
Don't let the brisket part scare you. It's excellent on brisket, but it does everything else just as well, if not better.
And give it a good rub when you get it good and sprinkled heavy. You got to remember, when you go to put this stuff on the grill, the wok, what have you, some of it does come off. Again, with the Marigate. We'll do the same here with these beef fajitas, man.
It was really a treat to see Jay on the grill outside with that Chupacabra. He's got some fantastic recipes. He's easy around the grill. He's easy in the kitchen. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He's got the experience, and he's got the Chupacabra, and that always helps. Jay had his deer on the ground, his big deer, but he was also going to help us with a management buck. We had a really nice 8-point that was there, and that's one he was going to target. And that deer proved a little bit tougher than his big deer. You're not going to kill him here, so
That's right.
let's go get out there.
Let's do it.
It's the third morning. Finally, this high and tight 8-point comes out. We're going to try to get it done. He's got his nose in the Big and J. Everything's set up perfect. And once again, the McWhorter 6.5 by 47 does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Today we're going to talk about one of the most important things that contributes to the accuracy of our custom hunting rifles, and that's the ammunition.
Absolutely.
And here at McWhorter's we do load development specific to every rifle. It allows us to guarantee half-minute angle, and the main thing that contributes to that is the components we use. The Burger bullets, the Lapua cases, and the Vitavore powder.
Correct.
So Burger bullets, why are they, we've used them forever, we know how they kill, why are they better and more accurate than any of the other bullets
High
out there?
quality concentric jackets, they're very consistent. The lead that's used for the cores are very consistent, so there's very little variation from weight from bullet to bullet. Then we get, as far as Lapua brass is concerned, is again very consistent. It also comes to us fully prepped so that we don't have to spend our time as reloaders prepping that brass.
And you'll get 8 or 10 reloadings out of every one of those cases.
Absolutely, and that's one of the best bargains around for brass.
And we've been a long time user of Vitavore powder, and you know, it's single or double base powder.
Correct. Single base powders burn a little bit cooler, but you don't gain as much as velocity as you might with the double base powder. It burns a little bit hotter and you gain a little bit more in velocity.
And for a hunting rifle, that's great. We still get excellent accuracy out of it, and we get
Yes.
a little more velocities, and that's just right up our alley because we try to max everything out
Right.
in safe, pressures that will shoot. We want to get a gun to shoot the most accurate, the fastest, because that's what hunters need. That's what hunters need. So having Berger, Lapua, and Vitavori on our team really makes our job easy. So if you want one of our shooting systems, give us a call, and that's our on-target tip of the week, brought to you by McWhorter Custom Rifles.
It's the third morning. Finally, this high and tight 8-point comes out. We're going to try to get it done. He's got his nose in the Big and J. Everything's set up perfect. And once again, the McWhorter 6.5 by 47 does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Son, that thing just hammered him. I mean,
I love it, I love it.
I love to say that too. I say it every time, but when they fall like that, it's hammer time. That's the second time we've seen him. And the first time we decided we wanted him, and we hunted him, and this is the first time we've had the chance.
And that's I love it. I don't know, you more excited, I'm excited.
Great deer.
Wow.
Boy, old bruiser. That is
I love it, I love
Give
it,
me
I
that
love
gun.
it,
Get over there.
I love it, baby.
Great G1s. Boy, you talk about symmetrical.
Man,
Man, you stink, buddy.
what
You've been looking for the ladies a little too long.
an age on that old beauty.
Oh, big old head on him.
Yeah, it is.
Teeth wore out. What a great deer.
Heck
What a great
yeah.
management.
Man,
This is exactly what you want to try to do.
that's it right
this
here,
makes
baby.
this hunting.
I love it.
You can make a management hunt plenty fun. Nice. Well, that's going to look good. That's going to look real good.
Yeah, it is.
Tall, long tines. Even the G1s are long. Got that little character, little pockets behind both G1s.
He's running easy 5-inch bases.
Yeah.
Man. And he carries the mass all the way
carries
through.
it all out. Yeah.
Man, dark chocolate horn.
And he loves that Big and J, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Like they say, put them where you want them. That Big and J will do it. Very nicely done, man.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
And DRT, that's the way I like to track. One more time, my friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
This is
you,
great.
Lamar.
Enjoyed the 3 days up here with you.
Man, you and I both one heck of a time up here at the Johnson Ranch.
All right. You want to gut this one?
Not a problem.
Down towards you. Level.
Chupacabra rub has come a long way from when we first met him. Alton Paris called me up and he had seen a show and he wanted to reach out to a bigger audience with his product. It was brand new and nobody realized just how fast it was going to grow. It grew leaps and bounds. This is the product that comes along once in a lifetime. It's a true seasonal that everybody loves.
All right, folks, what we did, we took some thin cut pork chops, got our disc really good and hot, slid them in there with our Chupacabra brisket magic. Basically just seared those off, cooked them about medium. Then we pulled those back out, set them to the side as you can see. Added some flour in there and made a roux. And along behind that roux comes a good thick brown gravy. Added white onions and some mushrooms. And we're gonna cook these slow and low till they become tender. And then we'll reincorporate the pork chops in, cook those real slow and low for another 20 minutes covered. And then we have a smothered pork chop we're gonna serve over white rice with green beans on the side.
This hunt with Jay Hanslik and Chupacabra was wonderful. It was like a bunch of guys that were good friends having a hunting camp. You shared a great table, you shared a great fire, and if you're gonna have Jay Hanslik in camp, you're gonna laugh and you're gonna eat good. Congratulations, Jay. I don't know if I enjoyed the hunt or the cooking the most. Until next week, always remember, keep God and family first.